Set dial for adventure.
Hello, Jodrell Bank and Bluedot. How are we all?
What if the Earth is like one giant spaceship?
We do these things because they are hard.
Now listen to this.
The engineer that built the telescope, Charles Husband, was looking around to try and save money, and he found that there were some World War I battleships that were being decommissioned, dismantled at the end of the Second World War.
My name's Tim O'Brien. I'm a professor of astrophysics, but I'm also one of the organisers and founders of Bluedot Festival.
This is a battleship called HMS Royal Sovereign, and you'll see it has some really big guns. Those guns have turrets. Those turrets rotate on rack and pinion systems, which are the exact rack and pinion systems that are up there in that telescope right now.
Don't know how many things I've got to do. I counted it was about 2,000, I think, over the weekend, something like that.
Brain food.
It's Bluedot, so we have to have a graph. What it's showing you is something called the electromagnetic spectrum. So when I look at that sky, when you look out the electromagnetic spectrum, we got a shout out in the front for the electromagnetic spectrum. When you look with your eyes, you're looking at visible light. It's what your eyes can see. The other bit of the electromagnetic spectrum that gets all the way to the ground pretty easily is the radio. And that's why here at Jodrell Bank, when we started looking at other bits of the spectrum, we went for using radio telescopes. Passing through our brains now every second while we're standing here are millions and millions of neutrinos from the core of the sun. This is a neutrino telescope that's in the South Pole, buried in the ice, that looks through the planet Earth at the distant universe. It's called Ice Cube because it relies upon a cubic kilometre of ice. They're actually looking for neutrinos that have come from the other side of the Earth. They use the Earth as a way of sort of getting rid of all the other stuff that would have confused them, and the only things that get through are the neutrinos.
Now do you understand?